can eat up 5 minutes of that just getting to the podium. So thank you, ladies, for helping me get up here so I can relay my message. We've had 2 very dynamic speakers so far, and they're a hard act to follow, but I'm very excited to be here. I just feel the power in this group and all that we can do when we leave here today because we've had this opportunity to share these ideas. I've never been personally involved with a formal mentoring program, as some of you in the room may have been, but when I think about mentoring, to me that means a positive role model. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about mentoring by default. When I think of the influential people in my lives, of course it's my parents, my mom and my dad, and my 3rd grade teacher was a very wonderful example for me, and she became friends with my family, and we stayed friends throughout the years. And the man that hired me in the propane industry believed in me long before I ever believed in myself. He was a huge mentor in my life. But as I expand the thoughts of positive role models, it's not only people that we work with or that we know personally on a personal level in our lives, but it's people that have paved the way for us to make life better. And I think about Rosa Parks, who wouldn't give up her seat to a white person on the bus. She later became secretary for the NAACP. She received the Presidential Gold Medal of Honor, and she inspired generations to work for equal rights. I think about Helen Keller, who had a childhood illness and was left blind and deaf. Yet she graduated with a bachelor's degree from Radcliffe College and became a world-famous author and lecturer. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter creator was a secretary living on welfare when she wrote her first book. Kelly Clarkson, at 20 years old, she won the American Idol. She still sings songs about empowerment and supports children charities like March of Dimes and UNICEF. Michelle Wee, at age 10 years old, she was the youngest golfer to qualify for the U.S. Amateur Golf Championship. She inspired many young girls to get involved with golf. Serena Williams, a foot injury sidelined her career along with other serious health problems, yet she came back strong and was named world #1 in the Women's Single Tennis Pro in February of 2013. Hillary Clinton. Now you probably have your own opinion of Miss Clinton, but you have to be impressed with her accomplishments. She's a Yale grad, the first female chairperson of the Legal Services Corporation, a New York senator, secretary of the state. She's had a lifelong been a proponent of empowering women and has demonstrated unlimited potential in her life. And Michelle Obama, a success in her own right as an attorney, city planner, university administrator, community activist, and the first African-American First Lady. Very impressive. Now, all these are famous ladies, and the names you easily recognize, but they probably didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to mentor somebody today, or wonder whose lives I can change today. They did it because they believed in what they were doing. They wanted to improve themselves professionally, and we all benefited from their accomplishments. Now, when you look around this room today, there are a lot of leaders here. Each of us have potential to be a leader. You each have a unique ability to influence other people who watch you, and perhaps they're watching you from the background. You may not know that they're observing you. If you were very observant when you came in, you would have noticed Nancy Coop's ability to make everyone she speaks with feel that they're the most important person in the world. You would see Jill Hopkins' ability and envious talent to eloquently deliver a message that speaks personally to everyone in the group. You would be touched by newcomer Lynn Du. She's new to the industry, but her bubbly personality is contagious and she makes you laugh. You would feel the power that each of us have to influence other people's lives, development, and careers. You can mentor by default. Think about all the people that you work with, members of your church, community groups that you're involved with, and your families. If you have children in your family, think about if you've ever said a bad word in front of a child. Maybe you've said, "Oh, fiddlesticks," only it wasn't fiddlesticks. And then you hear that child repeat that same word, and your head spins around, and you think, where on earth did they hear that? Then suddenly you remember, oh yeah, I said that. Think of that influence you're having in that person's life. We influence people we come in contact with daily, even if we don't realize it. It can be a positive experience or it can be a negative experience for them. We may not intentionally set out to mentor another person, but our words, actions, and attitude make an impression. It could mean the difference in a motivated employee and an unmotivated employee, a team player and a non-team player, a confident person or someone that lacks self-confidence. Years ago, when I was promoted to a position where I supervised people that had much more industry experience than I had, I kind of expressed those concerns to my boss. I said, well, you know, Floyd has 25 years of experience. John has been in this business forever. Joe is just a strong leader. Am I really the best person for this job? And I'll never forget what he said to me. He said, as long as you believe in yourself, everyone else will think you know what you're doing. Pretty phenomenal, huh? Self-confidence. It comes from within. Nobody can make it happen for you. It's what you say, how you say it, and how you live by what you say. That's the greatest influence on people. So I challenge each of you today to make a positive difference in someone's life, even without them knowing it. Mentor by default every day through your words, actions, and attitude. Thank you.